Yeah. There we go. I'm live now. Yes.
And as usual, we're going to take some video from publicly accessible areas of public property and see if the folks here in Douglas, Wyoming, Converse County, respect our First Amendment right to take video in public, like I was saying. So
in public, like you were saying.
Yeah, so here's a look around the neighborhood. I'll zoom in.
I've got nobody in here right now. It's just me. I can say whatever I choose to say. So, yo, I'm going to sit here and wait. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and wait for somebody to come in here, and then I'll talk whenever they get in here. Powered by StreamYard, baby. Showed up, yo. Showed up, yo. Damn.
They have something about a mask or face covering. How much you want to bet none of the employees are wearing it?
Probably. Well, this is the public health office, so
Yeah, that's what I say.
there's no state mandate, so that's just their policy.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if they're living up to it. So.
Can I help you?
Hello, how are you?
What? Can I help you?
Oh, we're just taking some video and taking a look at the public health office.
Okay.
How are you today?
We're doing well. Masks are required to be in our building. Do you have any on?
I don't wear a mask now.
Okay, then we won't be able to help.
That's a
you here.
request, man. That's not a law. It's a request.
This is a private office, and I have the right to refuse service. And if you can't,
I'm not asking for service.
okay, but we have customers in here that are of high risk, and if you won't wear a mask, they will have to ask you to leave.
A public building? You just said this is a private building. This is a public building.
This is a public health building. This is a private office that takes appointments to help our community. That is in crisis.
No, I understand that. We're just taking a quick look around.
Okay, take your quick look and then please exit unless you'll wear a mask inside.
Man, there is no law about wearing a mask. That's a request.
Okay,
It's a
I'll go
request.
further up. Thank you.
Don't have to wear a
That's
mask.
fine.
It's a request, damn it. I think I'm going to get up and go in there and make me a margarita. Okay?
Hi, what can I do for you?
Hi, how are you? Good. So my name is Jason. This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Taking a look at we're the first time we've ever been in Douglas, Wyoming, and we're taking a look at your building here.
Okay.
That's all.
We do have to ask you guys are.
Well, the mask thing, I don't wear a mask, so the mask thing is a request. It's your policy. It's not a law. There is no reason I would have to wear one.
We're a healthcare facility and you can't be in here for not wearing a mask.
You provide health care here?
We do.
You provide health care? The public health? You have doctors here?
That doesn't mean that we don't have a doctor on the site. That doesn't mean
That's what I'm saying. There's no health care. This is a public health building.
we
Right?
provide immunizations and testing. You guys need to leave if you're not wearing a mask.
Can you show me something that says that I have to wear a mask? If you have something that states that I have to wear a mask, I'd be happy to either put one on. Well, that's just something somebody printed on the printer. I'm saying like a order, executive order, a law,
I'm going to go make
policy.
me a
State
margarita.
orders right now.
Okay?
You have to wear a
I'll be
facial
back.
mask if you're requested.
Shortly.
So.
The state health orders.
Get him on it!
State health orders?
Great, thank you. I'm not aware, as far as I knew, there was no state health order about wearing a mask. So you'll teach me something today.
We can require that you wear them in our facility. It's actually our state guidelines right now. You can't be in our facility if you don't wear a mask to protect the public.
Surprisingly, Wyoming.
It's not. As a healthcare facility, we have the responsibility to protect the people that are in here.
So, excuse me, it's not all public offices, it's just if you're providing health care, is what you're saying?
For us, from the state mandates, yes.
Okay.
Other public offices.
Yeah, no, I'd love to, if that's the case, I'd love to be educated today, learn that, and be able to follow the rules, for sure.
I will be happy to provide you with that if you guys will put on a mask while you're talking to me in order to my building.
I'll stop talking until
Nope, if you're not gonna wear a mask, you need to do that.
you just said you were gonna print me a copy of the order.
Yep. If there's anybody in the room here, yeah.
I'll take it out.
There's nobody.
Can you go outside?
Gonna go make me a margarita.
Is it gonna take you that long to print it? I mean, I'm here, I'm standing here, you said you'd give it to me, let's just, I could have been out of here, I can just print it and hand it to me.
The problem is that even you being here is exposing people.
You're not exposing anybody to anything, I'm not sick.
It doesn't matter, asymptomatic transmission is a thing.
So are you a doctor?
I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse, okay.
You don't have to be a doctor to know that, it's scientific.
Okay.
I need you guys to leave, please. You're creating a disturbance.
Well, I'm just asking you for, I'm not creating a disturbance, let's not start with that, that's silly. Why don't you just give me a copy of the policy and I'll take it outside, right?
Outside, I will bring it to you. But then I'm not gonna take my patients in here.
I'm already in here,
Leave.
and what happens if I don't leave?
I will call the police. No, I request all.
Okay, that's your option, you can call them if you like, or you could just simply give me a copy of the policy and I'd be happy to take a look at it outside.
I told you that I would.
It's, ma'am,
Okay,
ma'am, it's your option, whatever you wanna do.
go outside and I'll bring it to you.
I would prefer to just have it handed to me and leave.
It's gonna take me a minute to find it,
Okay,
so I need you to step outside until I can bring it to you.
well, until I am aware of something that requires me to step outside, why would I do that?
I am telling you that right now.
All right, well, that's, things are very subjective.
Heidi is ready, so you see her. You can go with her. It's cold, there you are. How are you today? Well, what did they do in the purpose? Go to the, I think you were the first. Hey, I want to know. They're refusing for me to go. Where are you three? You're going to go to the house. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, they're in here filming. They've requested some information and I'm happy to provide it, but I asked them to step outside while I'm able to get it and they refuse. $265 North Russell. One is wearing a flannel vest, plaid. I have a red beard wearing a brown hat. The other one is wearing a Wyoming Gun Company black sweatshirt and is still in a beanie with the earcraft. Yep, red. Wearing a black sweatshirt. Wearing a hat that has the still brand on it, chainsaw. And they're filming us, so I don't know what you're I think because I told them to leave, so they're ready to film it. They've seen them here filming it. So. Thank you. Bye.
Does you have an officer on what? Okay, so in an effort to not create a disturbance in here with the officer and create a problem for your clients, we'll wait one, we'll discuss it with them. I can get your policy.
You won't come back in without a mask.
Okay, well, we'll discuss that with the officer since you've been there off to him.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And what was your name?
Darcy.
Darcy, are you a manager here? Or- Okay, supervisor? Darcy, okay, very good. See you shortly.
All right, guys, so, this is on the way.
Hey, Hawk. Hey, Hawk.
All right, guys, so, local PD is on the way, and, see how the conversation with them goes.
Nobody in my live room now. Why not?
Oh, this might be our-
But why not?
How are you?
It's all right.
Doing well.
It's all right.
I said doing well. Good. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Snow went away, sun came out. How can I complain, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah, so we're doing a little story on a couple of the municipal buildings here in town.
Okay.
And went inside to ask some questions about the public health building.
Okay.
And we were asked what Matt said. As far as I'm aware, there is no in the state of Wyoming unless I'm wrong. And I said to the young lady, if I am wrong, which has happened once or twice in life, I'd be happy to be educated today. If you give me a copy of the policy, I'd be happy to take a look at it. And
Okay.
if that's what it says, we'll either put the mask on or leave.
Uh-huh.
So she said, be happy to print out the policy for you. She started doing that. And in the middle of that, just looked at me and said, no, you know what? If you don't want to put the mask on, I'm just going to call the police.
Okay.
So here you are.
Well, I just have to be in another building.
Hey, can I just ask
What's
the
up
name
with
and badge
cameras?
number so I know what I'm talking to?
Or can I have some ID?
First of all, I asked you first.
Okay.
Right, so you can respond with your name and badge
I'm
number.
Officer Kelly.
Officer Kelly, what's your badge number, Officer?
It's 206.
206. Thank you very much.
What's up with the camera?
We're just documenting what we do.
Okay. You guys have
Yeah,
some ID with you?
do you have a body camera?
Nope.
You should.
Probably.
And no, of course I have ID with me, but is there any reason you would be asking me for ID?
So we got called here, the dispatch, because they hit the panic alarm.
They hit the panic alarm?
Yeah.
Because two guys went in with cameras?
I guess.
Huh.
So that's what I was just
Is
trying
that
to
against the
figure
law?
out. No.
Okay.
But apparently they've got some kind of perception of what happened over there.
No,
so
perception-
we're over here.
Perceptions are perceptions. I agree with you.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, if I haven't, I value my privacy and my Fourth Amendment. So if I haven't violated the law and I have no lawful obligation to give you ID, why would I do that?
And then that's totally your
And I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Prerogative.
okay.
I want to be very civil with you and have a,
But I understand we got called here for a call for service. Okay, so we're
well, anybody can call you for anything. I can call up and say somebody's,
it's true.
anybody can make anything up. We went in and we were told that there's a state mandate that we have to wear a mask. As far as I'm concerned, there is no state mandate. So I actually, word for word, what I said to the young lady was, I'd love to be educated today. If there is something that requires me to wear a mask,
Sure.
just show it to me. I'll either leave or put the mask on.
Sure.
So that was the whole conversation.
Let me talk to my dispatcher real quick.
Sure.
Because I hit the panic alarm.
No, they got to take it easy on the panic alarm. No reason for that.
Dispatch 206, I'm out with two subjects. We don't need a code response, but if I can get a couple units over here. And then we'll let you visit with them.
I'm
so I can
behaving
my
the
meeting.
same way with you that I was behaving with them, and you're
Sure.
not hitting the panic alarm.
Sure. Well, and I don't know, we need to visit with them and kind of get their
Yeah, you want to go in and ask them?
Well, when my partner gets here,
Oh, okay.
we'll
Sure.
go over and visit with them, because
Absolutely.
there's always your side, their side, and somewhere in the middle is kind of
It's the objective witness camera that never lies.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not gonna
that's
disagree.
which is why we film. Because if we did these things without the benefit of reporting what we do, then it would be my word against their word.
So,
Right now,
are you guys with the group?
I'm not with the group. No.
You just private citizens?
Well, you know what? Right now, what I'm doing is I'm working on a story,
Okay. So,
so I can't tip my my hand, and it would give me issues here. So
hey, Rude, hold on just a sec.
when we're done, I'd be happy to explain to you what I'm doing.
Okay.
Once
Let
we
me-
see
let me-
how you
let me
handle the
visit with my
situation and how you
Okay.
proceed.
I'm going to visit with my partner, and you guys can stay over here. Okay?
You're gonna visit with you? Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Vehicle 229, 223, and let's see what this one is. 230.
How come ain't nobody in here talking to me, huh? What the hell's up, no? I guess I'm not a PewDiePie. If I was PewDiePie, I'd have a million people in here looking at me right now.
Emergency panic response for two guys with cameras.
Panic response with two guys with cameras. Watching Amagenson Press. They're some of those auditors.
This is Officer Dow.
Okay.
Can I visit with you?
All right, very good. Glad to meet you. Appreciate your
Yeah.
professionalism. and Thank you. Courtesy. Thank you.
One cop says I gotta go to a meeting.
Tell me what's going on.
Dow.
Dow.
Badge number 208.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. My
You
name's
as well.
Jason. This is my son, Ben.
Nice to meet
Jason, Ben? All right. We local here? I think I've seen you before.
No.
No?
Nope.
All
First time we've ever been to Douglas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we?
So I explained the whole situation. Did he explain it to you? What we're doing?
For the most part.
We went in. She said that we had to wear a mask. As far as I'm aware, there is no mandate to wear a mask in the state of
there's no
Wyoming. I could be
mandate to wear a
incorrect about that.
mask.
I told her I might be incorrect about that.
Come on now.
And I said, is there a policy?
I
could
don't
take
wanna wear
a look
that
at or
damn
an
mask.
executive
I'm not
order
gonna
or
wear
what?
it.
She said, yeah, I'd be happy to print it for you. And I said,
But I
great.
wear
And
my
if
mask.
it says that I
because I
do
don't
need
wanna
to wear
start
a
no
mask, I'll either
shit.
put one on or leave.
That would suck.
So she started looking up the policy, and then all of a sudden just decided, no, you know what? If you guys aren't going to leave, I'm just going to call the police.
Okay.
So I said, well, that's your option. You can either. I said I would prefer that you just give me a copy of the policy. I said I'll even go outside and read it and take a look at it, and see what it says. Or if you want to call the police, you can do it. I said, but I would prefer you just give me the policy and I'll go out and read it. She said, no, I'm going to call. So she called you, and here we are.
All right. And here we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, most of the places it's just a policy, but some place does have a policy. Have to abide by.
Well, no, if it's a policy, I
ahead.
actually. If it's a policy, I actually don't have to abide by it. The policy is for employees. They signed that contract. I didn't.
I don't know what to fucking say to this cop.
Voices in my head.
Okay. So, I mean, am I correct?
He's
There
hearing
is no state
voices in
order
his
about
head.
that.
He said. He
As
don't
far
know
as
what
you're
to fucking do.
Copy. All right. So a business has the right to refuse service to anyone.
Well, this is not a
Not a
business.
business. It's a
It
public
is. So the
entity.
governor, when this initially came out,
Right.
there is a statute that pretty much says we can enforce whatever the governor says. It's kind of a catch-all made for public health.
Oh, if there's
or
an
any
executive order,
crisis.
you can certainly enforce that.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, is there an
But-
executive order regarding the mask?
No.
This is all so mixed up with the masks right now. I don't want to get into mask stuff.
This is the reason.
You
why
don't
we're
know.
doing today.
Cop don't know.
And I said to the other officer, I'll tell you what we're doing after we're done. But we're here for a reason.
Okay.
And there's we're trying to find out how you handle it, how they handle it, and what the situation is, based on what the law is and what the.
Right now, I can
Don't
tell
fuck
you,
with my rights.
for the most part,
What are you gonna say, Nick?
we are not enforcing people wearing masks.
Nope.
But if a business wants you to put a mask on or leave,
Right.
that's their policy, and they can refuse service to anyone they want.
A private business.
Yes,
A public
a private
business cannot.
business.
Yeah, well,
Right.
Right.
That public
So we're on the
business
same-
cannot deny
Yes.
service.
How are you, Officer?
So you know.
Coleman?
Yes.
I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Bench 212.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, sir.
What's your name, sir?
Yeah.
I'll give you my first name. First
Jason.
name's
Jason.
First name's Jason.
Okay, Jason. So, what's going on today?
This is the third time I'm explaining it. Maybe Officer Dowd can explain it to you. I'm getting dry when I'm in the water with you.
Okay.
We're filming for a project.
Well, basically, what we're doing is we're here to find out how you're going to react to this situation.
Mm-hmm.
My understanding is, okay, and this
They're
is-
out there to find out if
if you have
cops
anybody else come, dude. If you have somebody
are
else
gonna
come
be
on,
tyrants.
they get here. Just to say,
No.
one
We're
last
public
time.
servants.
So, you just smile, Officer Tom.
There are so many damn cops.
So we
Turn
were
your
outside.
camera off.
We were filming,
No,
and they asked
I'm not
us,
going to turn my
put
camera
a
off.
mask on. And I said, I don't
You
wear a
can't
mask.
tell
And
me
she said,
what
well,
to do.
that's-
I have not broken
well,
law.
wear a mask
No.
here. And I said, as far as I'm aware, Wyoming does not have a state mandate about wearing a mask. And she said that if we didn't put a mask on, we had to leave. So I said to her, is there a policy or something you could show me that would indicate that I do need to wear a mask? Because if that's the
couldn't do
case,
it.
then I'll either put the mask on or leave. And she said, yeah, I'll print it for you, no problem. So she started doing something on the computer. She was going to print it for me, and then decided that she would rather call the police.
Okay.
She just stopped and said, you know what? If you guys don't leave, I'm going to call the police. I'm not going to print this up for you. I said, if you're going to call the police, I'll go outside and wait for them. That's not a problem. But I would rather you just print the policy. I'll even take it outside and read it and look at it. And if you're correct, you're correct. I'd love to be educated today. And if that's not the case, then that's not the case.
Okay.
So now that you're here, we're just
She's
interested
in that
finding out
office.
how law enforcement
That camera
handles the
come in and
situation.
scared the hell out of them.
What
Cameras
we
scare
wanna
people
know
so
what the
bad
law is. We
nowadays.
wanna know
You know,
what the
years
rules
ago,
are.
it was like
And,
someone had a camera, you're like,
it seems
hey,
there's a
mom,
very,
you know. Not
gray
today.
area, muddy water situation going on here. So we just want to get to the bottom.
And okay, that'll be the
of rules
fourth
are.
cop. They've got 4 different vehicles to show up
Public health.
because of 2 guys
they
with
request
cameras.
that, people who come into public health wear masks. Okay.
Which is exactly right. That's a request.
And understand though, okay, if you as private citizens do not abide by their rules, they do have the ability to tell you to leave. Okay.
False.
I'm not sure about that. But
That's
okay.
false. They can't tell you to
So-
leave.
It depends, and I'm just to take that a step further. It depends on the rules. Now, if it's a rule that somebody just made up here that works here and just decided to put a sign on the door, then that's not the case. If there is something, an executive order or an executive policy or something written into law or statute that states that, then that would be the case. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Did the supervisor just decide to put something on the door that says mask required? Or is that backed by Wyoming
Well,
policy,
understand, okay?
procedure, and statute?
So, by Wyoming statute, okay, if
Cop.
business tells you to leave, okay, and you don't, that is trespass.
That's only if it's a private business. This is a public business, and I would have to commit a crime on public property if you trespass. You can't trespass me unless I commit a crime.
That's right.
Okay.
So public property.
So, like I
Is
said,
that correct?
in speaking with them, they said that you needed to leave.
But they have to do that lawfully. They can't just decide they want me to leave.
Okay.
If it's a lawful request, I abide by all lawful requests, 100%. Not a problem. But if it's an unlawful request or there's no lawful basis behind it, I tend not to just do what everybody asks me to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
You
what I'm
can't
trying
tell me
figure
what to
out.
do,
Is it a
motherfucker.
Is their request for me to leave a lawful request? Because you keep going back to a business has the right to ask me to leave.
It's not a
And I agree
business.
with that, but that would be a private business, not a public government entity.
Okay.
It's public.
So I'm in there conducting official business, asking for service. She was about to provide that service to me and then changed her mind.
Yeah, because she's
So,
seen the camera.
My
Right.
question is there anything in state law or executive order which prevents me from going in there and asking for service
No.
without a mask on?
Nope.
And does she have the right to trespass me if I'm not violating the law?
Nope.
Well, she is the supervisor for the building, and she does have the rights to tell people you cannot come in. Okay.
What gives you that basis? Just because you're saying that? What's the
Don't make shit up.
I'd love to see a copy of this policy. The policy would answer
Show the
whole thing.
policy, bitch.
Okay. Based on that, she is the supervisor.
Just because you don't want me in there doesn't mean I can't come in there.
It's her responsibility.
It's
for the
public
grounds.
property.
Okay.
She can go home to her house and close the
She can't
blinds.
just make up whatever she wants to do based on her feelings that day. That's not how it works. You know that. She has to have a lawful reason to make a lawful request. She can't just decide, I don't like that guy's shirt, you need to leave. That's not the way it works. And I'm not looking to hang around.
That cop
and
don't know what
for
to
no
fucking
purpose.
do.
I'm asking for a copy of the policy. She said she would be willing to give that to me and then change her mind and decide to call you. So I would just like to see a copy of the policy. If the policy says I cannot go in, I will absolutely, for the time being, abide by the policy, not go in or put the mask on, one or the other. And then
Policy.
that's something that gets decided in court, not here on the street. But if she's just deciding to make up policy,
I made this
based on her
margarita.
subjective whim,
so you
then
know.
I have an issue with that. Because then that means, like I said, I could come in tomorrow with a loud colored shirt that she doesn't like, and she could ask me to leave because of that.
Okay.
She has to have a lawful reason to do what she does. Being a supervisor is
Not a policy.
an
It's got to be
authoritative
lawful.
position in the public realm. It's a responsibility, and she has a responsibility to the public. And
If
the
she
public
did not
is in there
want
for
to be on a
lawful
camera,
purpose,
she
acting
should have
lawfully,
never
she has no
taken
right
a
to ask me to
public
leave.
position.
And you know that as well as I do.
She go to McDonald's. Can't
So
take
I'm
camera in
not looking for
McDonald's. They'll
policy.
yell at
I
you.
just want a copy of the policy. And I don't want to be told I can't do something I can.
Okay.
That's all.
So I could certainly go in there and talk with her. Okay. About the policies that they have. With public health.
Well, I'd like to see a copy. She was willing to print it up for me. She even said, as we were leaving, I said, I'll go outside, wait for the police officers, and discuss it with you and see how that conversation goes. And she said, I said, you can still give me a copy of the policy. She said, yes, I'll bring it out to you.
Okay.
She
So
didn't
that's
do
all
it.
on video. And I believe she has an obligation to provide me with the policy if she's attempting to enforce it.
I can certainly talk with her about it. Okay.
Okay.
One of the things that they did ask though is that they do not want you on the property. Okay.
Well, they don't
So-
have that option.
So
Until we
at
decide.
this point right now,
They don't have
I
that.
just
It's
wanted to
public
ask,
property. You cannot trespass somebody in
I'm
public.
not gonna, you would have to
Can't do it.
trespass me for me not to be on the property. Okay. That's up to you. If you want to unlawfully trespass me, that's your decision. You would have to violate my rights in order to trespass me.
Okay.
So that's going to be up to you.
So
Once I see the policy,
Mhm.
if there actually is a policy written
There's
that
not
says that I
one.
cannot go in there without a mask on,
There is not a
I
policy.
will adhere to her policy, to the letter of the policy.
Okay.
Absolutely
I can
no
certainly
problem.
talk with her.
But I'm not going to just take
Okay.
subjective orders, unlawful orders from people. That's
No
just not-
subjective orders.
Okay.
All right, so like I said, I'm going to stay here on the property until we figure it out.
That's right. You
I
ain't
won't
going
go in
nowhere.
as a courtesy, even though I can. I'll wait for you out here.
Jason, Don't fuck with that dude. He knows his fucking rights. I watch countless videos with this guy, and he just shuts them down every time.
If I follow them back inside, I can guarantee you it's going to turn into a situation where I'm creating a disturbance. And I don't want to give them a leg to stand on. So we're just going to wait out here and play smart. And we'll see how it goes.
So, I guess.
All right, here we go. They done printed something out,
Rudy, give you guys any more
and
information?
the cop went in there with no mask.
No.
All right.
Looks as if they gave him one.
If you would like, I can give you all this delightful reading about how we can charge people if we want to. It's put out by the government,
Okay.
put out
False.
by the governor.
False. He's lying right now. And it's lying.
But there are statutes in place for just pandemics like this to give law enforcement officers the ability to charge.
To charge for what would be the charge?
If you would like to read all of this,
Okay.
I'm willing to give it to you.
Sure, I would
That's
absolutely read it. Yeah. It's just this, I mean, we're having a conversation here. Do you just want to tell me specifically what this, so there is, what charge for what? For
You don't want to do it.
not leaving, for being in there without a mask? I mean, I'll read the whole thing. It's not, I'm not going to be able to read the whole thing before you leave.
This motherfucker, I love this
Have a
motherfucker.
conversation.
You don't fuck with this dude. He knows his fucking rights. And you should know yours. It's very easy. All you have to do is know how to read. You don't have to be a lawyer or a cop to know the laws. You don't. You just have to read.
Depending
Just
on what
read
we
them.
have here in this,
They're right there.
paperwork.
Or talk to your AI, which I could do right now, and ask her, hey, Google, what's the First Amendment? She done lit up.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The First Amendment to the United States Constitution prevents the government from making laws which regulate an establishment of religion, or that would prohibit the free exercise of religion, or
Little A, little
That's
I.
all he has.
Double
Religion. No, there's more than
There you
just
go.
religion.
Okay, so what
There's-
it says is
Freedom to gather and protest.
restaurants, food courts, cafes, coffee houses,
freedom of
bars,
speech.
taverns, brew pubs,
Yeah. And
breweries, distilleries, whatever
freedom
else.
of press. You can pick up a camera
Special licensees, pubs,
and
bars,
do a
bars,
story,
and other
and that
places
makes you
of
press.
accommodation offering food, beverages, or alcohol on or operated make crowd services under the it doesn't say anything about this building.
Look.
Just if you just
He brought out some paper and just dogged it. This says nothing about fucking mask on here.
No, I don't know about that. I challenge you on that. If you did.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, sure I did.
You
You don't
challenging
want
me.
to try to run me off without a lawful reason.
Yeah,
That wouldn't be good.
you're not gonna run me off, bitch.
Good, how are you?
Without a lawful reason, motherfucker.
So no, and I'm really trying to have a conversation with you. I'm
Butt
trying to
hurt
get to the
now
truth.
because you got caught.
You
Yeah,
just showed me something that you
cops all butt hurt now.
No,
Listen,
you're not going to bamboozle me. You just tried to show me something.
Bamboozle you.
You just tried to show me something and convert it into something it's not, and it's all on video. So you can laugh and smile all you want. I'm just trying to find out
you
what
fucked that cop all up.
Nope, not at all.
It's like why do you got video cameras?
Because I'm documenting what I do. Because people like to say things happen that didn't happen, and
Well-
I'm not willing to go arrested because somebody
Cameras
made
right
something.
there.
Yeah, those cameras disappear all the time. Mine doesn't.
Do they?
Yes, they do. We don't have the
How's it
fucking.
going?
It's going well. How are you?
Hey, I'm Sergeant Smith.
So,
So,
Guys,
I talked to-
203?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
I talked with the charge nurse in public health.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you were, but she wants you back away from the entryway because she doesn't want her customers harassed. I don't know if you were or not, but that's her exact words.
I'm not harassing anyone, and
This for you.
yeah, and what you brought this out to me to show me where it says that I have to wear a mask in this building, and it doesn't say that.
Okay.
There is no order about wearing a mask in a public building. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah, I just went in. You didn't see me with a
Yeah,
mask.
God, he ain't got
your
no
officer
fucking mask
down there
on.
is trying to tell me that there is.
He went in there to talk
Yes,
to
you
him.
did.
Reading about how we can charge people if we want to. It's put out by the government.
It's all. This is why I'm taking video. You
So
walked
they
out.
have
You
a-
said to me
they
that
have a
since
request.
October there is an order which gives you the right
No,
to
no, no.
charge people. Is exactly what you said to me, which is false information. Which is why.
Any establishment.
So who's trying to get who riled up? Who's trying to look for a
You're
reaction?
getting pretty
Yeah,
loud.
yeah.
Any
Well, I don't
established,
like being lied to, and I don't like being threatened with arrest when it's not
Wait.
lawful.
talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk
Any-
to you.
any
Yeah, you can-
establishment-
You're dismissed.
Look,
You're
any
dismissing
establishment that
so
hosts it, you have to honor it, or
Not
they
when
can
it's
tell
a
you.
public building, only if it's a private business, sir. I know the law very well.
Do you think?
You have no idea who I am and what
Cop
I know.
saying
I
you
know the
think?
law very well,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to be very respectful.
No, and I am too.
That is not a legally enforceable sign. And if I'm wrong, show me where it is legally enforceable, and I'll leave.
In Title 25, the same one for mental health, is where they get their authority. They're the ones that can actually put rules to.
It's
you
not
have-
False
Have you read through
bullshit.
You just showed me the
You're making it up.
paragraph that-
They're just making up
And
shit.
you told me that was the
And he's
paragraph.
fucking them
Into
up.
the
This dude's
situation.
fucking them
That's
cops
how
all
it
up.
has to be. What do you mean? It's all on video.
I know. I looked it up because I wanted to see what.
There is no requirement to wear a mask in this building, and the only way that I can be trespassed from a public place is if I commit a crime.
That's
I
right.
cannot trespass somebody from a public place for doing nothing illegal.
Did you walk into DFS earlier with a handgun on?
Did I walk into where?
DFS building down there. Did you have a pistol on your
It
hip?
sounds like you know whether I did or not. Sounds like you know whether I did or
That
not.
was before I came on duty,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Well, you know what? Since you know what went on, okay, I walked in. There was no sign on the door that says firearms restricted. Okay, I walked in. The supervisor asked me to leave, and I immediately left and put my firearm back in the car. So yes, that's what happened. Absolutely correct. Yep. You're right. You want to try to charge me with that? Knock yourself out. That's up to you. All the time, see, now what you're doing is
I wish
fishing
someone
because you
come in
can't
here and
get
talk
anywhere
with me,
because
but
you
I
don't
guess
know
they ain't
what
going to.
you're
It's
supposed
okay, though.
Sarge,
It's okay.
let's
I
have a
don't care.
meeting of the minds here and be two reasonable men.
Okay.
There's a purpose for why I'm here. I'm not out here looking to cause trouble.
Okay.
There
Can you
is
tell
no
me your
nefarious.
Can you tell me your
Once we are done with this and you have made a decision of how you're handling it, I will tell you everything about what I'm doing.
Okay.
Easy. Absolutely. But I don't want to compromise your decision making by what I'm doing.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you if you would just move back from the front door. Just having two people standing with cameras is intimidating some of their clients. Probably not all.
There were no
but some
clients
of
in the lobby. When I first went in, there was one lady sitting there who was pretty much right away called into the back, and there's no other client in there
them.
when I
Okay.
was in there.
Okay.
I'm not looking to cause the clients any problems.
Okay.
I'm not looking to cause the people that work here any problems. I am just looking to exercise my rights and be able to go in there and ask for service that I have a right to ask for.
And
without wearing
you
a
need to
mask.
just deal with
There's
it.
Nothing that gives you the right to enforce a mask rule in this building. If I am wrong, which has happened once or twice in 50 years, I'd be happy to admit that. I'd be happy to be educated today, and I'd be happy to leave this situation knowing more.
But
than I
they
do
don't
now.
have it. They're trying.
They have a very right now. But right now they have very stressful. Because they have the job.
So do I,
Stressful.
as you can see.
Well, no, you don't have to be here. Are you getting paid to do this, or are you just here?
Some
getting
jobs
paid.
are not all about pay. You know,
So-
some jobs, there are things in this world. far
Well,
more
let's go back to
important
them because
than money. Okay.
right now, according to testing, they've had a spike in Connors County. We were pretty low for a while, but they've had a spike. We've actually had our first
Yeah,
3 deaths out of the whole time in the last month. All the 3 deaths came within the last month.
And I'm very sorry.
So they're falling behind because there's only so many people, and they're the ones that do the tracking history, so they can try to keep people who may have been exposed, quarantined.
Okay.
So anything out of the unusual is going to throw them off their game, and that's why I'm asking you if you would just.
Well, I mean, you could put any of us in life in that situation. You're old enough to know that. I mean,
Well, they weren't
any
always
of us,
that way.
Any of us could be thrown off our game instantly at any time, any place, anywhere.
That's
Okay?
right.
So you have to do
Anytime,
things. I
any
agree with
place,
you
anywhere.
100%.
Yeah.
You got to be adaptable.
Well, who got hit?
These days. You have to
We've
be-
got
and you have to be flexible.
Sage 7. How you doing?
Things snap.
The mod has arrived.
The only
Okay,
thing we're here
excellent, dude.
discussing right
I'm
now
just listening
is
to some
whether or not they have the authority
some,
to
what do they
enforce
call
the mask
them?
law here within the
First
building.
Amendment
And
auditors.
B, trespass me from a public
People
place
going into
without me
public
having
buildings
to-
and shit.
Can I look at
This
that?
guy here, him and his son went in this one here, out in, I don't know, either Nebraska or somewhere. without a mask. And the people inside the building say, you got to leave. You got to have a mask. And he's like, I'm not going to wear a mask. And that's where they're at now.
And I said to you when we first started talking,
He's looking at 3 different cops.
There's a gray area. These are muddy waters. So to figure out what the actual facts and truth are, so that you guys can proceed with that, and
So
I
I
can
don't-
proceed with that,
This
is good for all of us.
the statute books actually.
They're trying to make up bullshit. Yeah, you're the first one in here.
Statutes in there.
Yeah.
H7, and I've been on here for 34 minutes, and 48 seconds. Glad to see you, man. So very glad to see you.
That I'm making here is, if this was a private business, it would be a completely different ballgame. This is a public building.
Yes, it is.
And the supervisor of the building doesn't make the law.
No, supervisors don't make the laws here in the United States. No, we don't.
You don't have shirt color.
Shirt color.
Oh, color.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can't just use subjective ideas to throw somebody out of the public building. That's not, there has to be a legal basis for it. Now, if I was causing a disturbance, if I
He
was
was not. He was just standing there.
doing something illegal,
With his
absolutely,
camera.
100%. Taking video is not illegal, and not wearing a mask is not enforceable.
Freaks people out. Cameras do today.
And like I
Oh,
said,
he's got a camera. Run away. Run away. Back in the day, you'd like, so he see somebody on the camera, he'd say, hey, mom. You know? That's over with. No more. Hold on. I see what you done typing there. Hold on. Give me a second here. Dinner time, people be eating. I guess that's exactly what we do. Dinner time. We eat stuff. That's what we do. At least that's what I was doing. Oh, you was eating. Okay. Now guess what I'm doing. Getting high. You smoking a big fat bowl over there? Is that what it is? I bet it is.
You did?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Stay busy.
Yeah. I'll just look at 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, H7, have you heard about this First Amendment audit shit going on? You hear me? Hold on.
Well, you caught us on a good week because normally we only have 2.
Yeah, you caught me on a good week. I'm not normally this talking.
Yep.
Well, good.
That's a joke. I'm from New York originally. I can't shut up.
Hitting the bone. Yep. Hey, yeah. Smoking that bowl. You lucky dog. I ain't got no weed still. Maybe don't. My buddy last night at around, I don't know what time it was. He calls me up. Hey, man, you want to smoke a blunt? I said, fuck yeah. He lives, I can walk to his house in just shit, less than 2 minutes. He's right down the road there. Yeah. Oh, Jerry is his name. Jerry.
The state of Wyoming doesn't have any laws that are unconstitutional. So I'll assume that.
I think we have a few.
Do you?
We got a few unconstitutional laws. We got a few of them, Mohar.
I'm just not aware of that.
I don't know if it covers a mask. I know it covers anything they impose, but it's not quite.
So all right. So apart from the mask, because this might be a little more cut and dry for you, am I correct in saying that you cannot be trespassed in a public place unless you committed a crime?
I would say that is not true.
That's not true.
I think if a person causes a disturbance,
Well, that would be committing a crime.
it just depends on.
All right. So let me.
You gonna fuck him up. Listen.
Are you? Can you trespass someone from a public place if they are suspected of committing a crime? I don't believe the answer to that is yes.
Cops, they don't know.
I believe you would have to have a lawful reason to trespass.
Hey, man, can you hear my TV? Can you hear my TV, H7? I was curious as to whether the audience can hear my TV. I would like to think you
It's
can.
the first paragraph in Title 25. It gives the public health their authority to what they can.
These cops don't know shit.
Here we go. Title 24. 25 is where the only reason I know that is
He's looking through the law books right now.
Okay.
And so I was reading it and I ran into their stuff. Yeah.
He ain't got nothing.
This doesn't have, this is a
He
little
ain't got
cheap
nothing.
looking. It
I'm
doesn't-
not going to swear to anything on the mask until we figure out what the actual facts are.
Okay.
I did state it is my belief that there is no mandate, no law, or nothing that would prevent me from.
You
going
can
to
hear
the
it.
mask.
Hell you.
The trespassing from.
I've learned so much about my ruts on YouTube here the last couple years. Yeah.
Well, I didn't trust-
Disturbing the peace. No, he stands in there not saying a word to nobody. And the people that work there freak the fuck out.
Asked me to stay
Sometimes they come
outside.
in to
Whoa.
get treated for venereal disease, so they might be
The
embarrassed.
fuck did I just do?
They, that's everybody does what they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people should.
There
Some
you
people
go.
should be embarrassed when they walk around out in the street in public anyway, and they're not. In the Walmart lately.
Nah, I try to stay away. I don't think public health falls under. It does under 25, Title 25. They're authority, so they can put.
No, they're authority for charging, but having to wear a mask, they're not wearing.
Yeah.
The other cop is talking. I said, yeah, you don't have to have a mask.
Right.
And it's
These two basically just admitted they've been
I
making
would have to
this whole thing up the whole time.
If I want to go in
Yeah,
and ask
cops
for
are admitting it now. They don't know.
business purpose,
This guy's not hurting nothing.
you can't
You don't.
trespass
You don't
because
want to wear a
you
mask
don't
to
have to-
go into
because
this
let's be
place.
honest,
You don't have to.
there's all
There's
kinds
no
of
law.
opportunities that I'm playing the camera in.
It may be a policy, but I don't work for your company, so policy doesn't hurt me at all.
People by appointment because they're trying
No,
to
that's fine, but this is, right, but it's a public.
Cheers, 87 with my homemade margaritas. Homemade margarita.
And I'm also fully able to go in there and ask for information without the mask on. Okay? I think we've determined that.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking to hang around. So just what I'm going to do is I'll go back in. Okay, I'll ask her if she
He's going back in.
understands that fact and wants to give me a copy. I don't have a copy of that, so
That's all you.
well, she was going to give it to me, so I'd like to go in there.
She
and
printed
ask
this
her-
out for you.
Okay, well, I'll go in there and thank her for it then, and then I'll leave.
Okay.
Okay, just so I don't get chased out of here for some unlawful reason, and I do what I got to do.
No, if that gets you out of here and makes her feel better so they can get back to doing what they're.
I mean, I'd like you to also inform her that there is no. She can't just demand people, and she can ask. It's
But
a
you can't
request.
demand it. You
Now,
can
if
ask people to
somebody
wear your
requests
damn
me to wear the
mask.
I would probably put it on because I'm a decent human being. But when I'm being told it's a lawful thing, then that's a whole that opens up a whole different situation.
Right. Is that what she told you?
She told me that as the public health supervising nurse of the public health office, she has the right to tell me to wear a mask or to tell me to leave for whatever reason she wants. And both
Can't
of
do
those
that.
things are
You're wrong.
So I
You
would
think you're right,
inform
but
her
you're
that that's up
wrong.
to you. I would, so that way maybe she doesn't.
You just make it up laws. Is all you doing. Chona, you know.
I'll do a quick walkthrough, 2 minutes, and we'll be out of here. We'll be out of your hair.
Okay.
He's going back in the fucking building. Now that girl in there told him to leave. He's gonna be in there. She ain't be up there. Shit. Ew, wow. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow, wow.
It's not a joke.
Oh, wow,
That piece of paper separates us from the rest of the world. Okay?
wow.
Let's take it
Wow,
easy.
wow.
And rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, they go away.
They can refuse service. I guess they can, but they're not supposed to.
And he had a big poster up there. It's just a picture of a beautiful smile.
Also, they can make him look. No, they can't. The cops showed up. Guess what? He's going back in the building. The cops are going to leave.
That's all we're doing.
That's what he'll wait for the cops to leave before he leaves too.
I'm gonna step in with you.
He's going back in the building right now.
I wish you would.
And that woman in there don't want him in there without a mask. He's going back in, and the cops going in with no mask. And he's back in there. Yeah, huh? Okay. And there she is. She's a rather large woman. Yeah, they're inside there, and he's going to take care of his business. And he's going to leave. But he's back in the building, and he does not have his mask on. Neither do any of the freaking cops. There's 3 cops in there, too. Ain't not a damn one of them got a mask on.
Because I knew eventually it would.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of guys just like in police work, just like in video work, just like in nursing, just like in any occupation. There are guys that do it right and do it properly with courtesy and respect, and then there are guys that go out there and make the problems. So you'll decide which one of those groups you fall into after this group will have a movie. But we try to.
What is that noise?
I try to get back every day. So if I'm giving respect, I give respect back. You know, that's the way it should go.
Hey, Google, pause. What am I hearing? Oh, that's on the other. Hey, hold on. Oh, that's my buddy there. Oh, Black Metal Troy. I'm sorry, Troy, but you gotta go, yo. I don't know what the hell happened, but I fixed it. I'm back. Just wear the mask. It's easier than getting cops. You know, that's the way I look at it, because I've actually walked into stores, and as soon as I walk in there, you got to wear a mask, and I'll reach in my coat pocket, and I'll pull that motherfucker out, and I'll put it on. I keep it in my coat pocket. Yeah. And it seems to work out so good. I mean, I'm not bothered with it at all. No, not at all. Damn it. What did I do now? Damn it, man. Oh, you're still alive. I didn't break my laptop. It's still working. It fell back off my bongos. I've got my laptop sitting on my bongos right now. Oh, on my nightstand. But hey, it's okay though, yo. Hey, Google, unpause.
It is, yeah, it really is a money. It is money.
Sure you don't.
This whole thing, it is a great area, and a lot of people are very confused about what it is. So this is just something I'll clarify, whatever small way we can help. That's all it's about.
Magic.
I think it's very important. Were you in the military?
I was.
You were, so you took 2 oaths.
20 years.
You swore in the military?
He's taken the oath twice. Military and a cop. He's taken the oath twice. He's pretty good. He's a nice professional cop.
There's the Constitution of the state of Wyoming.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. Both very well written documents.
Okay. I will, we don't carry the video, so I'll have to really, I'll send you your way again. Thank you.
All 3 cops and the dude, Jason.
Thank you. Okay.
No problem. If you have any trouble dealing with them, just let me know, okay? You're welcome.
Thank you.
They came back in. There is no way to enforce that. The statute doesn't, it allows you to put a business off limit or restrictions on a business. It says nothing about mask wear.
Yeah, that's.
And we showed him the sign that they're requesting it and asked him, he's just here. This is his finale right now.
It's his finale.
So I thought to allow them to come back in for a couple minutes so we can get this straightened out, and then that would be the best for everybody.
Yeah.
So you can go
Get
back
your ass
and-
to work, motherfucker, and get me what I come in here for.
Focus on your job. I told them that it's a little stressful for them right now because they're a little bit overworked with all the positive cases because they have to do an extensive.
Oh, you should see the people in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah. New York City, they done fucked out there.
If they cause you any discomfort, anything like that, I really want to apologize for that.
You cause my clients discomfort.
Well, they can speak for themselves. I'm just speaking to you. If I cause you any discomfort, I want to apologize for that. But I just want to let you know that you were mistaken.
You're
about
wrong.
asking me about the listening. So that's the purpose of our visit here today, is to clarify that.
Yeah, get your shit right. That's why I'm
So
here.
hopefully you'll take the sergeant's.
Get
word
your
for it.
shit right.
That's where it's at. So I just don't want this to
I
happen
hope
with somebody else.
The
That's
business stands up for themselves.
We all have to.
It's not a business. It's a public health department or something.
About that is the
And it's a
Constitution of the
public
United States, and it's a
area.
state
You
of
can't tell somebody to leave a public area unless they're committing a crime of some sort.
Thank you.
True
Okay,
story.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
He
you.
went back in, talked to her, apologized to her.
Just so I can leave with my own.
But they're gonna leave now. And yeah, they got their point across. You cannot make me wear a mask. You can't.
So there is some,
Uh-uh. If you don't like people with cameras,
which is available.
So we have a.
that's totally different. I don't say, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, it's government building. Yeah, it's a government building, man. Federal government, whatever. You want. It's public building, supported by the taxes that we pay. Everybody that works in there gets money from our taxes. You don't want that. Cameras recording you at work. Get a different job.
I apologize for whatever situation you're going through. You just walk 3 feet up to these guys that are not wearing masks, talking about how you wish I was wearing a mask. So let's keep it.
Oh, that's funny. A guy come in with a mask telling everybody needs to wear a mask.
I wish everyone would.
That's funny.
I wish everyone would critically think. But yeah, that's why I want to engage with you. Thank you.
Well, I came here for public health service, and I'm in jeopardy by.
All right, I'll leave this for you. No longer in
If I'm
jeopardy.
not gonna get myself,
Sir,
I'm gonna get it from
do you
somewhere.
want to let me leave? I'm leaving. Sir,
I was just wondering.
And I wish you the best with your health and your treatment and everything. I really do sincerely hope it's successful for you.
Yeah, and I hope people wear masks. If
Customer came in.
I'm at risk. I have cancer.
Okay,
I'm at risk.
I understand that.
And just like you wouldn't smoke and blow smoke in my face, would you?
Absolutely not.
Would you go outside and smoke?
I don't smoke.
But if you did, would you go outside?
I don't know what I would do if I did. I'm not sure. But listen, I'm gonna leave so you go on with your day safely, and I want you to have a safe, wonderful day.
Sure no, you know, he's in there fucking them all up.
But I want to live with you.
In Maine, though, it's actually law. It's law to wear a mask in Maine. It's mandated. Okay, well, all right.
All right, guys.
I'll talk to old dude. See if we go up there to Maine and see if he pull this shit.
At the Converse.
I'll leave it in the
Public
comments.
Health Building.
Rumor has it Maine has mandatory. I'll tell him that.
I'm a very firm believer in having a conversation. I think we can talk about it, doing something about it, and I think we can do
The guy, the customer come in talking about everybody needs to wait. It's blowing his mind because the cops are standing right there and they're doing nothing to him.
and move forward with what we're all doing. And I thank you, gentlemen, for your courtesy and professionalism, and
We're out.
wish you the best.
We're out of here. Hey, Google, next.
Wait, I was been thinking.
Vice Grip Garage. I love this
I just
guy.
can't keep this to myself. Recently picked up a vehicle for a friend
Yeah,
of
this
mine.
guy goes up, buys vehicles.
It's just too good.
Some of them like 600 miles from his
Gotta
house.
share, so.
He'll go out there and fix that vehicle and drive it back to his house, 600 miles. There's countless videos that he has done that with. He'll find a vehicle, go down there, get it fixed, and drive that motherfucker home. And he's got this big ass station
I
wagon.
just cannot believe it. This thing is just. I don't even have any words for a guy to just explain on this correctly. But I figured I got to give you a tour of it, and we're going to go test on it a little bit. Hope that he doesn't watch, I guess. Yeah. I think I might have passed out a little bit. Anyway, I suppose the guy should explain on a little bit better what we're looking at here.
Explain.
Oh, she's a 92 Caprice wagon,
92 Caprice wagon. And that means it's 38,
She's got an LT.
38 years old. Yeah.
It took out about
No. 28.
horsepower,
28 years old.
depending on weather.
92 is
And
28
it
years
keeps
old.
going because she's woody, and she's also got the electronic seats.
Electronic seats.
I took a guy for a ride. I just kept clicking and whatnot. It's got to be
That's rather
42-way
tasty.
seats in this thing. It's like riding in a spaceship, basically. So I'll get you in here. And
Hey, Google. Is wearing a mask law in the state of Maine?
On the website maine.gov, they say, on the day Maine recorded 183 new cases of COVID-19, the high
Fucking.
Contains everything.
It's just rebooted all of a sudden for some reason. Didn't want me to know something. It's okay though.
And,
We'll try it again.
So you forgive everything else. The old snake belt looks like one of them pinatas, though. She's about end of life. I'm gonna get you in here so you can drool on this puppy a little bit.
We're gonna take a look at the motor. We're gonna get to look at the motor.
This here, if you need your neck adjusted, you get in the passenger seat, just hang on.
Google's back.
You don't need caps to any of that.
Hey Google,
This belt.
does Maine have a mask wearing law?
Fortunately, they do have a cooling leak. I didn't see it.
On the website maine.gov, they say, in Maine, people in a public setting are required to wear a face covering.
And,
Required.
you can tell by that.
It's not law.
She's special.
It's a requirement.
Fans has been fixed on it.
It's not law there,
Let's see, we got
H7.
This thing. Yep, good
It's a
enough.
requirement.
And I think the grill was taken out of it. Gets more wind down the front. I don't know. Maybe she's had some cooling issues. I'm not quite sure. But all in all, I give this a solid B plus. It's about as good as they get, I think.
He thinks. Do you hear me, H7? It's not a law out there in Maine to wear a mask. It's just appreciated. What it sound like?
If someone wants to go ahead and explain on this, go ahead and try. It's a guy you need so many buttons for. Let's get in this thing. Look at this.
It says it'll go 100 miles an hour.
You got everything you'd ever need. Actually, I've never seen these before. Oh, geez. Something happened. Something happened back there. We'll go check out later. We got maintenance records. You don't need them. You get them out of the way. And, whatever 9 means, I don't know, sunglasses or something. Look at the wood grain in this thing. Get your eyes in here. You looking at it? I just cannot believe it. I mean, it's
Hornworks.
It's there. Let's go ahead and move on to the back seat. What's the guy need a sofa for? Let me show
It's
you
not
the
law.
mobile one.
I just found out.
This is the classier version of weight reduction. Still get some cross flow in the cabin. Lets the guy breathe a little bit easier. Look at this back seat. Look at the leg room there.
Redneck Diamonds.
Look at that. Well, we've got some arts and crafts down there still, but factory seat belts. Even got some wood grain down here. Look at this. The guy really needs to pull on these doors. You got some leverage. Looks like she's been used actually, and I'm really hoping that has nothing to do with the old window being smashed out. Someone really wanted to exit. You know, when people get them little holes cut in the ceilings here, they call them moon roofs. Well, if that's the case, then let's go ahead and call this the universe roof. That's about as big as you can get. It's a whole dang back seat. Just cannot believe it. Look at this. You got to adjust on it. Boom. Go ahead and put that wherever you want. Bring it back. Bring it forward.
Oh, we got a second person in here at the Flip Titty Show. Whoa, whoa. You can say whatever the hell you want in here. I don't care. You can be a troll. You can be 10 trolls. I don't care.
Let me show you.
We got someone else in here, H7. They're not going to talk to us. They just stalking us. Cheers.
I'm going to go ahead and jump back.
Homemade margarita right here. Yummy, yummy.
No, if the guy wasn't sitting down earlier, you better be now. I'm not liable if something happens. I'm going to go ahead and show on something here. Yeah, that's typical, right? It happens a lot.
Well, that person is still here. Doesn't want to really say something. They're just here to stalk me.
That ain't that.
It's fine. If that's what you're into,
Well, I
do
know what
it.
you're thinking there.
If
You
it
know
makes
what
you
is
happy,
getting better.
do it. It's kind of like church. If it makes you happy, do it.
Snag one of these bad boys
It
up.
does nothing for me. Church does absolutely nothing
Got you covered.
for me. I know that because I've been to church
Out of this bad boy.
and it did absolutely nothing.
Check this out. Boom. Now how's your brain? Oh. I don't know who designed on this thing, but all I'm saying is they should be famous and probably in the Geneva Convention because it just does not get better. I even got lights back here for a
He's
guy.
in a backwards seat in a station wagon.
Blown 6x9, got it. Storage, got it. Place for cards, you bet. Wing window, functional.
Hell yeah.
That's a message saying these are standard issue, but I still get used to them. Immediately fires.
Damn thing works. He just turned the key and motherfucker fired right up. He gonna drive that sandwich back home. I haven't figured out how many miles it is. You know, he says it.
How this car rides.
He's driving down the damn road.
It's like the back of a dolphin just skipping on the water. Maybe that's not even the right word. It just floats.
That's a big old
So here's the
damn
deal,
boat.
it's not technically my car, so
Oh,
you can't test on it like I normally test on it.
it dogs him.
You guys got to be respectful and whatnot, but we're still going to test on it.
Hey, we're still gonna test on it. He says,
Test on it.
"Yeah,
I'm really enjoying
don't know
this.
who you are
So I'd like to say
in there
it's
stalking me."
serious. When you run out of washer fluid in this puppy, it's like your view and ride is compromised. You need to fix it now.
He's gonna burn the wheels off his something. Look at him. There you go. He's smoking them.
Well, overall, my jealous level is about 64,000%. And if the guy ever gets a chance to buy one of these, get 12. I mean, let's talk about handling. 9.
9.
16. Looks
9.
Consolidated loss. Overall, I give her.
Cheers. H7 and whoever else it is looking at me right now. Cheers to you.
You want to go to bingo? Done. You want a house of sheetrock? She'll do it. Family vacation. Yeah. And if you want to go see Aunt Mary down in Arizona, go see the Grand Canyon. We've got about 17 people.
I'd like to go see the Grand Canyon.
The list is just endless.
Hey, Google.
Seconds.
The bloody hell.
Get this back shot.
I'm having technical difficulties right now, but it's okay. We know what we're doing.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Hey, Google. How far away is the Grand Canyon? What you gonna do?
If you drive, Grand Canyon National Park is 1,881 miles away.
Like 2,000 miles away. Some more First Amendment auditing going on here involving the police. Looks like Minneapolis. They're looking for illegal firearms. Uh-oh, cop's got his gun drawn. Pointing his gun at the car. Car tries to take off and runs right into a cop car. He's not going anywhere. Hands up! Oh, he's shooting. He's shooting at that motherfucker now. Oh, that was all 15, damn it. He shot every damn bullet in the clip. Everyone was asleep. Judge signed off on the search warrant and they had a search warrant, emergency search warrant. Yeah, right. The family does not know yet someone will never be coming home. Oh. And the community finds additional information in a high capacity pistol, and the police said they had to go and outbreak the firearm. Yeah, they're looking for somebody, but they're not home. He's not there, he said, and he's not coming back anytime soon. No.
People over there at the right too. Get this? You're good.
They're going in. And
Police search warrant! Police search warrant!
police search warrant!
Police search warrant!
Police search warrant! Come on down. They got every damn gun pointing at that motherfucker.
Hey, come over here.
10 different guns pointing at that motherfucker. He was asleep in the fucking bed, this nigga was. He got his pajamas on still.
Have a seat on the floor.
On the floor, bitch. Oh, he's not wearing, he's wearing a damn sheet.
What's that way?
Hey, over here.
Oh, there's little kids in there.
Yes, I
Got little kids in there, huh?
I'm leaving it to you. So,
8, 7, a bunch of emojis. And my eyes are not good enough to read them. No, sorry. My eyes are not good. Bad eyes. Life changes, baby. Life changes. Know this one.
hey.
Nothing stays the same. I'm sure glad I'm not where these people are right now.
You're okay.
Man, all kind of kids up in there.
Have a seat on the floor for me.
Are you guys able to tell us anything of what's going on?
There'll be some investigators that come in and talk to you.
They ain't gonna tell you shit. All these cops are decked out. They look like they're going to war with everything they're wearing right now. I mean, yeah.
Someone's downstairs?
You'll see it.
You'll see it. They've got it. They've got it. No, the investigators have it.
The investigators have it.
No, you can settle down. They'll come and talk to you.
This was videotaped on December 31st. Last year. Last day of last year.
Send them that way. Somebody take him? Yeah, we got him. Get on the floor.
Get on the floor, Gabe.
Can you guys bring him down?
Come on down.
No,
Come on down. What are your parents?
can I go get him?
No, you'll come down.
Sound like a bunch of Mexicans.
Special need, no, excuse me, sorry. Special need.
Tell him to come down.
No, sorry.
Yes, come down there.
Have
a seat on the floor.
That's not Spanish they're speaking. What is that?
Is there anyone else downstairs? Is there anyone else downstairs?
Here, big guy.
That's a baby. There's a baby there. They're Muslims. They're speaking, I don't know, Hinduism or Arabicism. I don't know. Yeah, I just saw a woman with one of them wraps on her head. You know what I'm saying? They have a very nice house. Cops are all up in their house. They got cameras and everything. Yeah. Nice pictures on the wall and stuff. It looks like, I don't know what the hell they're in there for. Hey, Google, pause. Cops get an emergency search warrant before family finds out someone's never home. All right. Hey, Google, on pause.
Ma'am, put that away. No, you can't. We're recording. Put the phone down.
She wants to record. She can pull the phone out right now and videotape the fuck out of them. Ain't nothing they can do. They told her to put the phone down. How about that shit? That sounds like some tyrannical shit. Oh, that's so good. Yummy. Taste that. I can taste the tequila. Boy, apparently there's still somebody upstairs. Yeah, they're speaking Hindu or Arabic one. They're not Hispanic. Yeah, they're in the living room. It has a vaulted ceiling. It looks pretty cool. This is going on real quick. Hey, Google, fast forward 3 minutes. Same thing. Everybody's sitting in the living room on the floor. Couches everywhere, but everybody's sitting on the floor. That's funny. Make them all sit on the floor. I have to get up and go take a piss. Oh, we've got 3 people in here now. Huh? Hey, H7, we got 3 people in here now. We had 1 extra person for the longest. Now we have 3. Announce yourself, please. Let us know who you are. Say something or leave. Don't matter to me. I'm going to go take a pee. I'll be right. Damn it, this time. I mean, God damn it. It just keeps falling off my bongos. Keeps sliding off the bongos. It's a fucking hell. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It won't happen again. I hope not, at least. Put you back on the bongos. Got 3 people in here. And the only person talking is H7O Polo. He's cool in my book. 2 thumbs up. I gotta take a piss. Y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, Carly?
Yeah.
Let's start zipping. You can zip them in front if you want that.
Nah. All right. It's okay. We're gonna go get a fill up. It almost ran out. I'm gonna go make sure it don't. Everybody.
I'm not gonna find no things. I shot someone when I come to your house.
Yeah.
Make sure the 18-year-old male is still fine for that.
All right. Stand up.
That's what we do. Everyone gets it. It happens. Just go with it. That's the best way to get
Have a seat. Here.
Eric, why don't you stand up and have a seat over in the chair?
We'll help you out.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Are all 3 of you still there? I bet nobody's there. Let's see, huh? Let me got there. We still have 3. Amazing.
Stand up for me, please.
Hey, but I did, yeah. Got a refill on the homemade margarita. Frozen margarita, yeah. Yeah. Hold on, what's going on here? Yeah, these are definitely Indians from India. Not American Indians. These are, well, they're in America.
Your dad's? I'm just gonna set it over here next to yours, okay?
I still don't know why the cops made a search warrant on this family. I don't know why yet. They don't look like they're a bunch of drug addicts or drug dealers. But you never know. They're in there for some damn reason. They done got everybody zip tied up. Putting zip ties on everybody. Showing up. I had 4 people in here last night. I've got 3 now there. I've talked to one of my fans, I will call you.
Whose phone's that?
Cheers. We're going to call you the
It's yours? Okay.
the flip fan. Yeah, but you just call you all flip fans. It wouldn't be right to call you titty fans. That wouldn't be good. Titty fan. Flip titty fan. Oh, no. Just call you flip fans. Yeah, my flip fans. Yeah. I need to get me a Patreon or a Venmo or a Cash App. Oh, I got the Cash App. Y'all want to send me some money through Cash App? That'd be nice. I like money. I do. I spend most of it on marijuana, but whatever. Yeah, my stimulus check, $600. I spent $400 of it on marijuana. Enjoyed every freaking second of it. It's gone now, but the memories, they're there. I received my stimulus on New Year's Day, and I was high just moments later. 3 people in here still. Cheers, y'all. That is so good. Oh my God. I made it myself. It's got like 2 cups. Every bit of 2 cups of tequila. And then you got the mix and ice. Comes out real nice. Comes out really nice. Oh my God, yeah. There we go. All got them. Yeah, I get these right here. I think it's $38 a carton versus the regular Pall Malls, which come out to $48. So I'm saving like $10 buying this flavor. They taste the same to me. I don't know though, yo.
Take a peek into this real quick.
It's gone. Yeah, they're all in their house getting everybody zipped up. But I've yet still to know why this would happen. Why is cops coming to these people's house and busting in? It's a really, really nice house. It's a fairly nice house. Oh, cop taking off his cool gloves. I don't understand. 2, 3. Spin around, dude. I see 3 of them zip
Does
tied.
anybody here need a medic? Anybody physically injured?
4. There's 4 of them.
Medic? You need to see a medic or anything? Carly?
I say, yeah, I need a medic. Call them motherfuckers in there. Tell them to bring some of them synthetic opiates. You know, the ones we make. The synthetic opiates. Here we go. Here, yeah. They got another emoji. Looks like corn on the cob. And they got another one down there. Something yellow. Hold on. I can do this, can I? Yes, I can. What is that? I don't know. I have no idea.
No ass?
That looks like a
No.
peanut. I don't know. This right here.
What's your date of birth?
Cakes, cookies, donuts, pretzels. And those other ones, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. Yo.
What's your name?
No, seriously. There's 2 other people in here. Come on now. You don't sit there and look at my old ass all night long. Huh? What? Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Okay.
What's your last name?
Oh, they're talking to the little kids now. Asking their names. What's your last name? make a damn good
Yeah, but
margarita.
does he have a middle name?
Yeah, they're talking to all the little kids now. They got their faces blurred out.
What's your date of birth?
Why the fuck they need those little kids' information? Seriously. Why would they need those little kids' information? Name
What's your name,
it.
big guy?
Yeah, that's this little kid here.
You have a middle name?
He's giving
What's
his
your last
damn name. He might be goddamn 6 years old, this little kid. Cops are
What's your date of
sitting there interrogating him. Just a little old kid.
What's your name?
Now they asking the adults, the ones that have been zipped up with the zip
your middle name?
ties. Hey, Google, next. I'm done with this video. I have that ability just to say next. And,
Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And I know it's been so long since I've been in front of the camera bringing you guys events and stories and stuff like that. And let me tell you, tonight on tonight's live stream, the Freedom Stream at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to get into a lot of different topics and a lot of different aspects of what took place on what day was that? Wednesday? Man, my days are all compounded. But anyway, what I really want to talk to you about today is Nancy Pelosi's failed military coup against the president. That's
Yeah,
right. After
failed
Wednesday,
military
Nancy
coup.
Pelosi, the House Speaker, decided to go ahead and go around and try to have military remove President Trump from office in order to, I don't know, save the country in her own twisted mind. These people have been sitting there trying to remove the president for 5 years or 4 years or whatever it is. They've
a little
been
over
trying
4
to remove
years.
this man for that long, using any
It'll be 4 years here in
excuse
another 10
and
days.
The events on Wednesday gave her a perfect opportunity to try again. This time to go around Congress, go around Mike Pence, go around the cabinet, and try to remove him militarily, or even neuter him militarily, where he wouldn't be able to do anything. These people have been on record saying they want
They're
to
scared
drag the
as
president
fuck.
out of the White House.
They're
with
scared as
military
fuck.
goons. That's their
Wondering-
own comments. They've used those comments.
Wondering what the
before.
fuck Trump's going to do
Nancy
next.
Pelosi, Joe Biden.
They're
others
scared
have
shitless.
called
They don't know what he's going to do.
And this is the
We're gonna find out, though. You
military
watch.
gave back to Nancy Pelosi
That
when
shit
she
the other day when they
was
went into the Capitol, I seen that coming a fucking mile away.
withhold the nuclear code
And they're
from
talking
the
about,
president,
we had no idea. You
not
stupid
do any of
assholes.
his requests, if he requested anything like that, to not do anything. This is what they said. Mr. Trump, they noted, is still commander-in-chief. Unless he is removed, the military is bound to follow his lawful orders.
Yep.
While military officials can refuse to carry out orders they view as illegal or slow down the process by sending these orders for careful legal review, they cannot remove the president from the chain of command.
Nope.
That would amount to a military coup, the official said. That's Nancy Pelosi. That's the leader of the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives working behind the scenes to work a military coup for the president. That is what they're doing. That's what they've been doing. And now when they help with social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name the social media platform, they're going to do whatever they can in order to erase the president of the United States out of this
They're scared shitless. They don't know
eliminate
what the fuck Trump gonna do. They scared shitless right now.
Support or has been by his side the entire time. People like me and others around on social media, they're being banned. They're being taken off social media. This is a big issue, but the media refuses to cover this, or they cheer it. They actually cheered.
Media
They
ain't gonna
cheered
cover no shit like
Nancy
that.
Pelosi trying to remove him. I'm glad she fell. I'm glad the military official stood up and said, "No, we're not going to."
No, Nancy, we're not gonna do that retarded shit you want it to happen. Dumb, goddamn, goofy looking.
They continue to work and try to remove it. Now, that's her. She's already tried to remove him with the 25th Amendment.
Yep.
Pressuring Pence. Calling
No,
Pence up,
25th
Pence didn't
Amendment
answer
is
the
for a
phone.
president that
25
might
minutes,
get
he left her on
sick.
hold and then did not talk to her at
And
all.
he's
So,
taken out, and the
Pence and the cabinet
vice
members are
president
not
comes
going
in.
to invoke the
They wanted to do
impeachment
the
on the
25th
They're forcing
thing
her
on Trump
to
just to get him out.
Democrats,
No, the
media,
25th Amendment is for presidents that come up sick. Something stupid happens.
And of course, the military coup that Nancy Pelosi tried just a day after the events on Wednesday. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me currently on all the social media links down in the description down below. Don't forget to go to Parler and also Odyssey for my videos and alternative media for Twitter, which is Parler. Check me out on those two accounts. Definitely go subscribe, sign up, do whatever you need to do. And until next time,
Do whatever the fuck you need to do and do it.
Have a great day.
Okay. Hey, Google next.
Pretty good. Yeah.
The fuck was that? Proud Boys are released after they get out. After they get out of jail, they're gonna talk. Yeah, still got 3 people in here. Here we go. What are they gonna say? Yeah, a bunch of Trump fans out there saying thank you for doing what you do. He's wearing a mask. Nobody's. I guess that guy back there. Nobody else is wearing a mask except for him. And that guy way back there.
Election for the tyranny.
Tyranny.
Picking me up. Just exactly like they did with Roger Stone. They picked me up with like 7 patrol cars for a misdemeanor. They shut down the entire bridge, pulled me out of the car at gunpoint for a misdemeanor.
For a misdemeanor.
So we're gonna keep fighting. I don't need to be in DC to keep the fight going.
Why the fuck was he in jail? Proud Boys. Proud Boys. Yon.
Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, the vehicle sitting behind me today is a 2013 Hyundai Elantra, and besides the dirty exterior, it looks like there was a party in the back seat. Okay, so just before we get to
this guy's gonna do
we'll take a quick look at the exterior.
What do they call it? Detail, heavy duty detail on cars. I watch them do. They get trucks and cars, and they're all nasty as fuck. And he cleans them up, makes them look brand new.
Not only are the front carpets an absolute mess and the console full of sticky grime, I got quite the surprise when I opened up the back door.
It's slapped full of popcorn.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever see that either. But besides that,
Money all in the floor.
Timbits, French fries, and some sort of colorful food too. But just before we dive into cleaning up after whatever it was that happened in here, take a quick second and subscribe to the channel. And posting a video like this every week. So you can grab the bell, you'll never miss out on it.
Cigarette butts.
I'm definitely looking forward to getting the Elantra looking new again.
It's a wonderful world, man.
And enjoy the transformation.
It's a wonderful world. Oops. I got a little bit of a leak there.
Starting on the pre-wash rinse now, and I have to say I'm already looking forward to vacuuming up all the popcorn inside. But before I can get to that, I need
He's washing the outside of the car.
As you know, we're always
Y'all just gonna stay here and with me, huh?
to get as much of the dirt off.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I appreciate it, y'all staying here. Hold on, let's see how many thumbs up I got. Can't see the thumbs up on here on the laptop. Why? I don't know.
Make sure you guys check that one.
We can check it right here. Bring, bring, ging, 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 bring, ging, 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 okay, let's see here. There's 3 in the chat. There. Oh, those are beers. I see them on my phone, them beers, those little emojis. There's 2 beers right there. I'm out of beer. I drank my last one a while ago. It's okay, though. I got some margaritas still. I still have margarita. I've got 1 thumbs up. There's 3 of y'all watching, and I got 1 thumbs up. I mean, come on, guys. Help me with the algorithm. Give me some more thumbs. Okay, there's a second one. Yeah, appreciate that. Whoever it was, don't know. But now I have 2 thumbs up. Thank you. Last time I went live, I got 3 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. Somebody give me a thumbs down. But whoever gave me that second thumbs up, thank you so very much. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Steve's still watching outside of this little car. He's a Hyundai Elantra. He's making it look brand new again. Look at him.
Now, not something I see very often, but there was a fair bit of brake dust in the front wheels here. Exactly why
There was a fair bit of brake dust.
Inside the barrel with the pressure washer.
Right here.
Get any hiding dirt or brake dust blast.
I have 83 subscribers. That's how many I've got. Where is my chat? Why do I not have chat? I don't know. I can't put. Yeah, why don't I have chat? I don't understand this one right here. No. Report quality captions unavailable.
Moving to the underside now, and just like the Elantra I did a few weeks ago, there was a shocking amount of dirt hiding under there as it all started to poop in front of me. So seeing that, and I'm definitely taking my time, and I'll be extra thorough to make sure I get it nice and clean and get all that dirt and road salt sprayed off. And if you're curious as to where you can get one of these undercarriage sprayers, the link is down in the description for you, and it's definitely a tool I would recommend as they come with a standard 1/4-inch quick connect coupler that can hook up to most pressure washers.
As soon as I'm going live, I'm live right now.
Now, getting some thick foam on this car, and if any of you are in the market for a foam cannon, I would highly recommend picking one up off Amazon, as they're only about $30 to $40, and they work just as well as name brand expensive ones. The link to the one I use is in the description for you if you're interested.
Y'all all here still. Damn. Hold on. Dude. Celebrating West Coast 420. West Coast. California. What up, Unc? Creek Walking Willie. Hey, what's going on, Unc? Creek Walking Willie, who is you? Saying what's up, Unc? Scrapping Pappy. See who this is here. Yeah. What did they say? When are you going to get some weed, man? Oh, as soon as I get a little bit of money. Creek Walking Willie. Is that a Creek Walker? I don't know, though, yo. What up, Unc? Is that you, Eric? Is this your YouTube, Eric? Scrapping Pappy? We don't know. Eric Walking White? He was one of the three. Finally decided to say something to me. Yeah. I think that might be my nephew, Eric. Creek Walking Willie. His daddy's name is Creek Walker.
Okay, so getting started on the clock.
Oh.
Rather than just scooping it up with my hands,
What the bloody hell?
give us all the satisfaction of seeing it slowly get sucked up with the vacuum. Although it definitely wasn't.
I hear it's on the damn phone here, huh? No more. No more. Laugh my ass off. Very astute. Us. I don't understand what you're saying, X7. Very astute. Hey Google, definition, astute.
Astute is used as an adjective to mean having or showing an ability to accurately assess situations or people and turn this to one's advantage, similarly to shrewd and sharp. Do you want to hear astute used in a sentence?
No. Tis I. Okay, tis I. That is you, Eric. What's up, man? What's going on, dude? Are you still out there in Mississippi with your old man or what? Talk at me. I'm listening.
Well, all that information is available on my website at thedetailgeek.ca. So feel free to take a look at it. It's also linked at the top of the description.
Tis I, he said. Creek Walking Willie. Creek Walking Willie. I got a sandwich over here. I'm going to eat this sandwich I made. It's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I didn't eat it. I'm going to eat it now, though. Well, he cleaned the hell out of that car. And it's dirty as fat. What's up? Yeah, I'm in the South. Well, so am I. My question was, are you still in Mississippi with your old man? I seen the video he's been putting up, and I see you walking in the background over there.
Now, as I worked my way around the car with my detail brushes, I figured I'd let you know, in case you were wondering where he was today, that Mike refused to come out to help me on this car, not because it was too gross for him, but because he was too busy doing yoga. I guess his New Year's resolution was to find some kind of inner peace or something. I don't know. Good for him, I suppose. At least he's getting himself off the couch once in a while.
Yes, you are up there. What, are you planning to move to Mississippi or what? I mean, I see y'all clearing out that other lot over there. It makes me think that you're going to move your family out there to Mississippi. And how's your daughter doing, man? How's that young little sweet daughter of yours? I'm going to get my kids in 7 days. They're in Kentucky. Your kids? I thought you had one daughter. I was wrong, apparently. Eric got more than one kid. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, bub. I'm going to get my kids in 7 days. It says kids, plural, meaning more than one. They're talking all about that stimulus check. She's doing amazing. I guess so. I would bet so. Yeah. She's going to grow up and be an adult just like you. And she'll probably be a very beautiful woman. Chances are. She got that Sutton blood in her. I have a 4-year-old little girl. She's my girlfriend's daughter, but her dad doesn't want her, so I'm outstanding, dude. Absolutely outstanding. She's beautiful. I'm sure she is, dude. Absolutely. I'm all about that. You know, I guess you know that my oldest son, Blaine, he's not my biological son, but he calls me daddy. I hooked up with him, and he was only 4 months old. Yeah, he was 4 months old when I stepped in there and took care of him for many years. We have 3 awesome sons, so you know. 3 awesome sons. So I do.
And if any of you are wondering where you can find these drill brushes, they're available on my website at detailgeekautocare.com, where worldwide shipping is available. And besides working great on upholstery, they also work really well on rubber formats too.
Yeah. Yep, I did that, Bubba. My baby turned 4 months old yesterday. You know what? Hey, Eric. That's lovely. Yeah, she'll be 20 before you know it. Let's see. Before you know it, that girl will be 20 years old, married, and having kids. What? Yeah. Hang on, Eric. How old does she got to be before she can go dating? She's wearing smooth clothes. Don't say, 9 months. I thought it was an S. I can't see. 9 month clothes. All right, wearing 9 month clothes. And she's only 4 months? Okay, then. so glad you could come to my live show, Eric. I just get on here and
So for those couple of
hold on.
response from the last
What are you talking
section,
about?
I'll plan to hit those later on again at the steam route, because I like to work through each step
Oh,
of the
well,
process as I'm
100.
more efficient this way.
100 what?
Some of the colors getting sucked out.
Did I ask a question
Nasty.
concerning a number?
Left me wondering what the source
I don't think I did, but who knows? Hundred years old before she can date. She's got to be 100. Yeah. There's little boys right now that are also babies right now. They're going to grow up same time she does. And yeah, you're going to be old before you know it, dude. You're going to be like me. You be an old fucker like me before you know it, son. Yeah. That's funny shit, man. Creek walking, Willie.
Here's all the disgusting and smelly water pulled from the Elantra. Gross. Okay, so for the console and cup holders where there's sticky grime in all the crevices, I'm using the steamer without an attachment on it, so it would basically just blast it out of there, and then I'll simply just wipe things down with a microfiber towel. Or alternatively, you can use a detail brush to do the same job, although when the crud is really stuck on, that's just not going to cut it. So if anyone out there has thought about buying a steamer, I would highly recommend the one that I use, which is a McCulloch MC1375, as it's very high quality, comes with a ton of different attachments, and is very reasonably priced. So if you're interested, the link is in the description.
Cheers, boys and girls. Homemade margarita. Delicious.
Now for all the dirty and grimy cup holder and storage bin inserts, I'll again just blast them with the steamer to get them clean, quickly rinse them off, and then just dry them with a microfiber towel. Now with everything clean, I'll go back around the entire vehicle and hit all the spots that the drill brush and extractor weren't able to get, like this one on the passenger seat here, which only takes a few seconds to do. Okay, time now to dress and UV protect all the interior trim, and for that I'm using my favorite product, which is 303's Aerospace Protectant, which is going to leave everything looking incredible.
All three of y'all still here. I just been, chilling, doing my best just to get by. I am disabled now. I no longer have to work. I receive money every month from my government, and it's lovely. I love it. No waking up and having to go to work in the morning. No more. Those days are gone.
Once I've done the entire vehicle, it will be hazed over and ready to
Yeah, but I just chill most time around here at the house. Smoke weed, watch YouTube channels, and that's about it. I drink cold beer. Man, I'm a single man nowadays, and I've been talking to old Jan over there. She's all right. Jan, she's 6 years older than me, though. She's an older girl. She's like an old hippie. Mm-hmm.
Last step here is to dress the tires, and for that I'm using Carpro Pearl diluted about 2:1, which will leave the tires with a nice, deep, matte black look when it dries.
Ding, ding, ding. That's just one. Oh, yeah. Jen. Hey, yeah, Jen. She's a sweet little girl. She is. I've got a few pictures of her on my Facebook. Yeah, Jen. That's right. She's all right. Hi, Jared. You like this beard, How you like my luxurious beard? What do you think of this one, huh? Look at it. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. I'm going to let it grow. Just don't let it grow until somebody says, hey, you can't do that no more. That's my plan.
All right, guys, and 10 hours later, and the Elantra is looking absolutely incredible. All the popcorn, all the candy, and the grossness, it's all gone. The car's ready to get dirty again. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hey Google, next. Now we're cooking with
Well, the
Argon.
holiday break has finally afforded me the chance to abandon my wife and kids and spend a little quality time in the garage. A little cleaning, a bit more Maho mill conversion work, and surprisingly, some 3D printing. No
China,
camera,
yeah.
no clothes, just let my hair down,
3D
pull up some
printing.
podcasts, and watch the dog chew stuffed pieces. This is a little tooling rack. Not officially storage maybe, but I thought a little tooling caddy might be handy. Something maybe to set up often used tools. This little sucker, believe it or not, took 27 hours to print. That seemed absurd to me and led me down the rabbit hole of nozzle sizes. This one was done with a 0.4 millimeter. The only bigger nozzle I have is 0.6, which is in the machine now and printing a 2x3 version of this. The 06 nozzle took the print time down to 9 hours. Granted, the new print is a little bit smaller, 2/3, I guess, the size of this one. But according to the slicer anyway, this print would have taken about 16, which is a lot, but half the print time I put into this one. Long story short, I may just order a 1 millimeter nozzle. Do those exist? I think those exist. I'm starting to wonder if I dreamed that up now. I'll admit it, swapping nozzles was a little scary, but not too bad. Knowing me, I'll get much too comfortable doing it and break something sooner than later. Speaking of which, you know what someone should do? Not me, mind you, but someone. Make a rotating nozzle head. You know, like the optics selector you used to use on that microscope at Bible camp. I bet you can fit 3 nozzles on that. Sure, you might lose half inch of print height, but just think how convenient that could be. But 3D printing isn't why I gathered you all here today. Some of you might remember this, the Hotshot 360 Easy Bake Oven I got not too long ago. And it's been doing great. Haven't used it a ton, but when you need it, it's super handy to have. It really only has you can call it a problem. But it's something I hope
Thank you, Jan.
Stan, the guy
Still
who
got
makes
somebody
and
in here.
sells these, ships the
Don't know who it
thing
is, but you're there.
air.
Enjoying my
Heat treat.
entertainment.
What is this world coming? And if that
Watching
weren't bad
TV
enough,
right
the
now.
air in here is dead industrial and so austere.
Austere?
If I'm being honest, and just between us, it's not so much the air that I take issue with, but the oxygen. Little known fact, since about 1985, the FDA requires for air to actually be called and sold as air that it contain at least 21% oxygen. Oxygen in the air might be all well and good if all you want to do is breathe. But if you set your sights just a smidge higher and want to heat treat, well, that oxygen can cause problems. Specifically, oxygen, well, oxidizes your parts. Sounds a bit circular, I know, but science. Short story shorter, an oxygen-rich environment at the temperatures the oven can reach causes parts to get all
Ew.
and that
No,
crunchy taste
no,
of crust
no.
I'll insert some video of quenched parts right out of this oven to show you what I mean. See that? How gross those
Quenched.
parts are? No one wants parts like that. Usually, after heat treatment, it's part and parcel to process to just clean, scrub, wire brush, sand, grind, or do whatever to get them clean again. Acid baths and pickling maybe, stuff like that. There are, though, tricks to help minimize this sort of inconvenience. Some people like to dip their parts in a chemical batter that keeps the oxygen away. Some put wood chips or paper in there, anything that might burn, in an attempt to capture the souls of the oxygen molecules before they can get to the red-hot steel surface. But, my internet friends, there is a third option. This past summer, I may or may not have attended an event where I may or may not have purchased an argon kit to retrofit to the oven. This may or may not be said kit. Also got a Noga pen for, writing on your indicators and stuff. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I think it's a Noga, maybe a manual nose and ear hair trimmer. And a 6-inch Windy Hill Foundry square. Cast iron, made in the good old US of A, Mississippi. Seems to be exceedingly well made. No voids or defects. But I'll be honest, I checked this with my machinist squares. It's not that good. Frankly, it's a bit rough. I think I might put this on the mill, clean it up a bit, maybe grind it in. But other than that, it's pretty darn cool. Hey, the 3D print finished. Looks pretty good, except my 3D printer ran out of ink. That's all that was left sticking out of the hot end. So now the caddy's about an inch too short. I wasn't around when that happened. I came out here just to find the 3D printer beeping its little heart out. I think you can just stick more filament in when that happens, if you catch it in time, I think. First time this has happened to me. But what I did was print these little two-tone wing tips that I'll just have to glue to the bottom. That seems to fit pretty good. I know, it looks kind of sharp. Miracle of miracles. And unlike Ralph Hinckley, I managed to find the instructions. It appears we only really need to drill some holes. Well, one hole.
I'm still here, y'all.
And then we'll talk about it. And more importantly, we'll try it out. Dang, Stan, what is this thing made out of? The instructions say to use a drill stop and only drill a 1/4 inch deep. But I don't have a drill stop for an 11/32 bit. In fact, I don't have any drill stops. So I set the drill to bottom out on the 1, 2, 3 blocks when I'm a 1/4 inch in. Are all my drills dull? I am positive that that is only a 1/4 inch deep. Used another piece of insulation just to keep the good insulation from breaking out when the drill came through. Not sure if I went deep enough with that tap. The instructions say 1/3 engagement. And that's how you go from not enough to too much. Why does that look so crooked? I don't know. Let's see how this thing fits. All right, I think we're done. That was pretty easy. Now, hold on. We're only like 3 lines in. Stan, I really like how you capitalize all the warnings to make sure all the holes and taps are square, just to make us feel bad for putting it in crooked. Next up is this flow meter bracket. You can never get this film off the either cut parts. How's that look from there? I wonder if this was supposed to go in the other set of screws. I've temporarily plumbed the oven to the second tap on the argon for the TIG welder. Long term, I plan to run the oven on nitrogen. For reasons that remain a mystery, I have quite a few bottles around that are more than half full that I can't use anymore. But I have no way to regulate their pressure, so for today, argon it is. That gas then comes down into the bottom of Stan's flow regulator. It's pushed in, I assume, by this fan, and out the top and into the oven chamber. Inside the oven, it's diffused by that tube we installed earlier. It's Inconel, should be able to handle the temperature. It's capped on the bottom and has 4 jets.
Somebody is still here. Creek Walker.
It doesn't rotate. I'm doing that.
Damn it, boy, I didn't even know you come in here, Creek. Don't forget to thank
And in order to do that,
a Democrat.
which I don't have. So let's make something.
Your son was in here a while ago. Creek Walker. I don't know who's here. Say hello to a Democrat. Love it.
Try as I might, I just couldn't get those lousy chips to break. Usually you can mess with feed rate or depth of cut. By the time they started behaving, well, the part was mostly done. That setup moved on me. That's no good.
Creek Walker, Willie, and the Creek Walker. Both of y'all's in here at the same time, but it says one. It's all right.
I get the feeling I picked the wrong material. This, I think, is 41.
Do you plan to trip?
Pre-hardened stock.
You got anything I can trip on? Some mushrooms or some
standing it up like this?
psilocybin? You have some psilocybin?
It is kind of a weird setup. It's pretty tall.
Yes, I plan to trip
When
when you bring some trippage to me.
So more
It's saying I got one person in here, and I know it's three of y'all.
Stand it up for this next step anyway.
Very
so
interesting.
do it all in
Very,
one
very
shot.
interesting. My brother and my nephew was in here a while ago.
Pretty all right for a fly cutter, huh? Though I do have
I don't
a
know.
confession to make. There
I
was
just
a little foul play.
really don't know. I gotta
snuck in a little
humor.
change when you looked away. This is the part we started making, and somewhere along the way it turned into this. The original is mystery hardened strappinium. This is known annealed material. There's no way I was going to get these features cut into this part in that tragically amateur setup on the mill. Many years of wisdom told me I'd break a lot of small end mills, so I started over. Not that there was much work in this, but still, it was the ego a little bit. Anyway, a fly cutter. I know I rushed through this a bit, and I often get complaints that I don't show enough machining anymore. But if I started to listen to everything my viewers asked for, well, let's just say that's a slippery slope to go down. I'm more than happy to oblige the more reasonable requests. But in this particular case, I already built a fly cutter, so go back to that video if you want. Had a different hardware.
Eventually, yes. You have a right spirit.
This is just cylindrical shank, so I can use it.
I'm gonna say yeah.
This might even fit my cordless
I've tripped before. It's been 30-something years since I've tripped. Back in the 80s.
In fact, it's probably
Did a lot of tripping.
Fella might even go so far as to use
Years
the word
ago.
dangerous.
It's been a while.
Seal, cold rolled. If you wanna
In
make
my
your
opinion,
own,
I
those
think
are just
everybody
fun.
needs
I just
to take
figured
at
if I
least one
tested
trip.
the oven with just a chunk of whatever.
Smoke
that
one
might be
joint.
as exciting to see. Not to mention, it would have been a lot harder to make the rabbit butt jump.
And now there's
So I'm going to heat treat
nobody
this
here that
strictly
says,
to test
"That's
the
fine."
argon purge, and then I'll temper it back. Probably a lot. According to the instructions, Stan suggests 4 to 6 CFH for the 360. I guess we'll set that to, 5. Particular tool steel I'm working with wants to go directly into a heated oven, so I'm going to start that now. It'll probably take more time for the argon to push all the air out of this than it will for this to get the temperature. I'm also going to add a screw to the back and some high temperature wire, just so I have something to hold on to when I'm quenching. Here goes nothing. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to always tell me, argon is heavier than air. The old lady was right. Make sure you do your argon purge on a sturdy bench. I don't have 2 cameras. Please bear with me. I'm about to pull the part from the oven. Holy smokes, this thing is hot. Hold on. I should probably use some pliers. Hopefully this wire doesn't snap. You can already tell the part's a lot cleaner.
Usually it's got a lot more of that scale hanging off it when it comes out of the oven. Moment of truth, I suppose. This thing is probably still pretty hot. If all went well, that's coming off very easy. There's still some on there. Let me go scrub this with just some soap and water. I take this right over to the wire wheel. Let me get all this oily gunk off of here. There it is. There's still some scale on there. Again, this was just some dish soap and warm water, a little nylon brush. A lot of it came right off, just sort of washed right away. Some of that deep surface scaling is still on there. I'm going to go hit this on the wire wheel and see how easily that comes off. That came off a lot easier. There's still some on there. To be completely honest, I don't really know what to expect. I mean, the descaling has certainly put up a lot less of a fight than it did without the argon purge. I'm sure there's some experimenting I could do with times and flow rates and all that stuff. I think I'm pretty happy with that. All right, one more time. This is after a brief encounter with a Scotch-Brite wheel, the red or brown or whatever they are, the really mean ones. It's a thin wheel, and I use it to clean out the slot so the high-speed steel would fit back in there. But the thin wheels are hard to sort of control pressure on, but I didn't really go nuts. There are still some places with some very tenacious surface oxide on there. Again, a lot less than it would have been without the argon purge. And I still want to temper this back a little bit, but in the essence of time, I might just throw it in the mill and try it out. Oh, this would also want to be cylindrically ground, which I can't do. It shouldn't be a big deal here for a fly cutter, but if this were any other tool except the fly cutter.
Now make it easier for millions of Americans just like you to qualify for up to $3,000.
What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $600 second stimulus check update and $2,000 third stimulus check update, as well as the third stimulus package that will be unveiled, well, possibly within the next 24 hours. We're going to go over all the details of that, as well as the impeachment and some sneak preview clips of Nancy Pelosi coming out talking about this that has not been aired yet. And also I have mortgage and rental assistance for you guys. One, I have a state program, and two, remember that $25 billion from the second stimulus package that could go to paying your rent directly? Brand new breaking information out about that. Good information too. Yeah. All in this video. Make sure to watch to the end so you don't miss out on any of the details on all of that. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new videos. Click the bell icon to get notifications when we go live, which is 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget to hit the like button for us down below. It really helps out our channel. Okay, first up, I have two clips from Nancy Pelosi, who is going to be on 60 Minutes tonight, of unaired footage regarding the impeachment going forward. Let me show you.
Is anybody running the executive branch of the government? Who is running the executive?
Well, sadly, the person who's running the executive branch is a deranged, unhinged, dangerous president of the United States. And only a number of days until we can be protected from him. But he has done something so serious that there should be prosecution against him.
Well, I gather that the 25th Amendment is off the table.
What is it? Nothing is off the table.
What if he pardons himself?
What if he pardons these people who are terrorists in the Capitol?
Or pardons himself?
He can only pardon himself from federal offenses. He cannot pardon himself from state offenses, and that's what he's being investigated in the state of New York.
There is a possibility that after all of this, there is no punishment, no consequence, and he could.
I could be live still. I don't even know. I bet I am. Yes, I am.
Take more than the 10 days. Does it actually?
Yes, I am still live. I'm gonna kill this live stream. Bye-bye. See you later.